Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories from the Carolinas and beyond. Today's Saturday, and it's December the 10th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to extend to you a warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find the information here to be informative. And if you're a returning viewer, by all means, thank you for coming back. You know, I always say the tide changes so frequently here on these YouTube streets. So you always have to acknowledge where your support comes from. And I want you to know, I sincerely thank you for your support. Feel free to like and to share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. And our story today takes us to the city of Durham here in North Carolina. Take a look at the headline. And it reads, North Carolina pastor arrested on multiple child sex charges. I'll provide you with a summary here, and as always, I'll place links to a few of the full articles in the description box. And the focus of our story today is on this man. He's David Keandre Dixon, a 37-year-old former pastor at the Kingdom City Life Empowerment Church in Durham, where he's known as Apostle D, short for Dixon. Well, Pastor Dixon was arrested on December the 1st and charged with multiple child sex crimes. And he has since learned that the child in question is a 13-year-old boy. The incident for which Pastor Dixon is charged took place on October the 1st of this year. A report was filed with the police on 28 November, which led to Dixon being arrested at his home a few days later, and I believe I read where it said he was arrested on December the 1st. Now, specifics pertaining to the incident were not publicized, so with the exception of knowing that the child in question was a 13-year-old boy, everything else had been kept confidential. However, the news report stated that the warrant alleges that Dixon unlawfully, willingly, and blatantly engaged in a sexual act with a person who at the time of the offense was younger than the age of 15. We know he was 13. Dixon is charged with 3 counts of statutory sexual offense with a child younger than 15 and 1 count of indecent liberties with a child. At the time of his arrest, he was assigned a bond of $10 million. Now, Dixon had his first court appearance on December the 5th, which was last Monday, where he appeared virtually before a Durham County judge. Several family members were in the courtroom as he made his appearance from jail. It was reported that his mother spoke to the judge on her son's behalf, and specifically she told the judge, and I quote, "My son is a good role model for a lot of people. He grew up in the church all his life and helped as many people. He's a giver. He loves friends, family. He does everything he can." She also told the judge he teaches, he preaches. He's a good man that everybody loves. And you know, well, Mom, all of that is probably true, but that really has nothing to do with the charges he's facing now. She also pleaded with the judge to lower his bond. And her appeal to the court may have been effective because the judge made the decision to reduce the bond from $10 million to $1 million. And the reason for the reduction is because Dixon did not have a criminal history. And I have to honestly say that whenever something like this happens, I find it to be a bit disturbing. It doesn't sit well with me because, in my opinion, if the crimes he's charged with justify the bond being set at $10 million, then just because he does not have a documented record of criminal activity, that does not necessarily mean similar crimes may not have been committed in the past. And I have to say allegedly because I don't know whether or not that's true. In fact, I don't know anything about his criminal history, but to me, it seemed like there's a high degree of elevation at first, and then it just kind of goes flat, goes from $10 million to $1 million. Nonetheless, some might say a $1 million bond is still a high standard for the average person to meet. So his current bond is set at $1 million. And after Dixon's arrest, the Victory Christian International Church governing body, which is the church where he had been a member, now they probably felt their hands were forced because they immediately took administrative action against Dixon and they stripped him of all duties within his church. So he was no longer a pastor. This was followed by the release of a public statement clarifying the specific actions they had taken. And here is the entire statement. It was published by one of the local news sources. It says, on December the 1st, 2022, Victory Christian International Fellowship of Churches Incorporated, along with the Apostolic Council, were made aware of allegations and pending legal actions that are in process concerning Bishop David Keandre Dixon. Due to this ongoing legal matter and in accordance with our Constitution and bylaws, he has been removed from all official capacity. We will continue to keep all parties involved in prayer. Currently, we have no further statements or comments. And when you look at this, one might say that either something, it was a carefully crafted statement, and one might say certain things were left out, or just, they chose not to support, because it did not say they were in support of him, and they did not say that they believed in his innocence. So again, as a summary, former pastor David DeAndre Dixon remains in the Durham County Jail, charged with 3 counts of statutory sex offense with a child younger than the age of 15. We know the boy was 13 years old, and also 1 count of indecent liberties with a child. His current bond is set at $1 million, and no future court dates are available at this time.
And that's all I have for you right now. Feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. And by all means, feel free to like it and to share it. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that right subscribe button. It's on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on the bell that looks just like this one, that's a notification bell. If you click on that notification bell, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.